about pain. If you've never felt pain in your life, this is what it feels like in one whole video. So, I'll go first. So basically, I was on a trampoline, which, keep this in mind, it had no net. No net at all. And, on this trampoline, it was my babysitter's daughter and son, which were like 13 and 15 at the time. And then my brother, who was like 13 or like 14. And so we were all bouncing and they triple bounced me. And this had no net. So I went flying headfirst into the floor. Whee! I went flying headfirst into the floor and I cracked my head open.
Well, I fully opened.
Yeah, I cracked my head open. So right now we're the boys' turns.
Who wants to go?
If not,
Okay. Oh, his ball. My worst pain.
stand back from the camera.
In it, I was like 3 or 2 at this time.
Oh, okay.
Me and my brother were playing around with this massive yoga ball. Probably bigger than me at that time.
Okay.
Worst pain.
He's alright.
So then what was it?
Yeah.
I was jumping on my bed, and Ollie was jumping on his bed. If you're wondering who Ollie is, he's my brother. Yeah, we were jumping up and down. We were jumping up and down, and then my brother threw the ball right at my head. I bang, and then the radiator was on.
Oh, I don't.
And then I fell over. The radiator edge was like really sharp. I fell over, and then I turned, and then bang! And then the side of the radiator cut my head open. And now I got a scar for life somewhere. I feel like that.
Ow! Should I do the most gruesome one for me first?
Okay,
no, do the least.
Okay, I had 3 in my head. Right.
We will be back. I just need to think about what mine was. Right, we're back. George just reminded me of this one because he done it the first time, and then my brothers did it. So back when George had a trampoline, keep in mind we were little idiot children. Yeah, good point. We were stupid little idiots. So we had no idea what we were doing in life.
Yeah, pain.
So we got away. Right, Blake, carry on. So back in like 2019 or something.
No,
It was 2020 or something. It was not 2020 or 2021. It wasn't too long ago. Somewhere around there. Back when George had a trampoline. I caused this. Yeah, just the first bit though. Just the first bit. Yeah. So we were all playing play fighting on the trampoline. I mean George, my brother, and George's brother.
and me.
No. And oh come on! Is that Miss Kramer? Is that Mason? Hi. Yeah, Kramer. So sorry about all these pauses. Yeah, we would play fighting on a trampoline, and George punched me in the nose. Yeah, I whacked him in the nose. And then basically, I went in crying, but then I came back. Very brave of me. And then my brother has hooked me again. And then I go in crying again, and then I come out, and his brother's right hooked me.
Damn.
Honestly. Damn. Right, back to me. So, I've actually got another 3. We were all meant to do 3 each, but I've got another 3. This second second one took place at a birthday party.
Yeah, my birthday party.
No, it was Bella's.
Who's Bella's?
Austin, the one in our class. Yeah, so there was this girl in my year. This was year 2, and her name was Bella. She invited me to her birthday party at Cheeky Monkeys. It's out of the way. And so me, a little idiotic 6-year-old, or I was 7, I don't remember. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna climb up the slide.
Oh my god.
And up I went.
Oh no.
I went on my very nice journey up the slide until it happened. See? I was wearing socks going up the slide. And my socks made me slip. My elbow hit the slide so hard, it went all the way up to my wrist and twisted my whole wrist round and back again. And then I went to tell my mum. She said I was fine. A few days later, still really hurt. Took me to the hospital, and I fractured my wrist at a birthday party. I literally fractured my wrist at a birthday party. So there I was wearing a cast for like 2 months or 3 months. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah. So I felt pain that day.
Me.
Like, oh no, it's
Me. Hello, guys.
Get away from the camera! Mate,
Huh?
oh guys, come on, what are you shouting? We didn't hear him.
So this pain was me cracking my head again. So, when I was like in my very, very old school, in like Southend or something, I was picking my brother up after school. So then I decided...
You weren't, you and your mum.
Yeah. So then I decided to be really stupid when I was like 4 or 5 to do hopscotch. And whilst I was doing hopscotch, I was doing the little bouncy thing. And then I kind of twisted my ankle. Then I fell over, and then I banged my head on the rock solid floor. It had like little rocks inside as well. And I banged my head on it, and my head started bleeding. Like literally, basically all down my face.
2 pain for 1.
And
2
basically,
pain for 1 experience.
it went all down my face, like blood all over my face.
2 pain for 1.
Like I was like Deadpool or something.
Wait guys, okay.
Ja!
I've got 2.
How
After this, but Blake, you go.
Yeah, Blake.
After Blake,
Right.
after Blake's, I've got 2 stories to share. 2 stories.
Oh, I knew it didn't.
I think this is actually the last one. It's only your second one, mate.
Yeah.
You didn't have much pain. No, not really. Except for mine. No, she didn't. So, I'm just gonna wait. Wait, hold on. I've changed my mind. Yeah, I got told. Yeah, because the other story is a bit too. Wait, did he win?
No.
Right, so I've changed my mind, or I got forced to change my mind, and because the other story was a bit too inappropriate.
Yeah,
Basically, wait, I think we said that without pausing it. I think we said the whole thing without pausing it. No, we didn't. Yeah, we did. No, we didn't. No, we didn't, right? I'm telling you now, we didn't. It was literally paused on 8:21.
Oh, okay.
Right. Sorry, but yeah. So this happened the other month. George, you know what I'm talking about.
What?
Yes. It's what you two have, but I don't.
Oh. What? It says what we two have, but we don't.
But I used to. Now she.
Oh, that pain.
Yeah.
Oh wait, war paint or the thingy paint?
No. So, my pain was recently, very recently, like September time last year. probably the worst pain I've ever had. Well, no, it's not.
George, I had pain, like,
It's not. It's not really. But it was a couple months ago. Everything was going fine until I came to my breakfast club and my girlfriend was there. And basically, she's pulled me to the side and her friend has pulled me to the side and she's basically just broke up with me on the spot. Guess who she wanted me? Guess who she wanted to be with instead?
Jack.
Nope. Jacob. It wasn't a boy.
It was! It was a girl.
Yeah. She turned
She
lesbian.
wanted to be lesbo.
Yep.
Bruh.
So
That just adds to it.
that's my pain.
That just adds to it.
There you go. Bro get broke up and she wants to be lesbian. That's what worst pain ever. Isn't it? Like, she wants to be...
Guys, I actually forgot the other story. Oh no, there it is. Okay, yeah, I've got two stories. I've got two stories to tell now. Two. So the first one. So I was in Turkey and I had been in the pool all day.
Oh no, I'm not trying.
And
Sweet little bumble.
so I was in Turkey and we were in the pool all day and we were going on like a ship, like no, a boat that day. And
A Lamborghini box.
so
I'm sorry.
mate, I'm actually gonna stop the video in a second.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we're going on a boat as well. So I hadn't changed my shorts.
And all my friends.
And if you know that if you are in normal like pureed water and then you go into salt water, it hurts because where your your shorts are rubbing against your legs and it hurts. So we're on this ship and we had made a stop, and so this stop we were allowed to dive in, and everyone was scared to dive in. And me, a brave little 7-year-old, I said, everyone move out of the way. And I sprinted as fast as I could, jumped, and I dived. I went in, and then I felt it. So where I had been in the normal water all day, and I hadn't changed my shorts, and where my shorts had been rubbing against my legs the whole day, when it rubbed against the salt water, I felt pain, and I started crying.
Have you got someone to wave?
Nice. Yeah, so, and here's the other story. I was like 4 or 5 at this time. This was when base jump wasn't oxygen. This was when it was just base jump. And, so, I was going up to the foam pit. This was the first time I was trying to do a front flip. And I was thinking, okay, I'll just go on off the little, like, diagonal one. So I done that. And then, what happened next, I will never forget. This was the first ever time I cracked my head open. So, I done the front flip. I landed in the foam pit. And then, my head banged really hard against my knee. And there was blood all down me. Next second, literally everyone was coming over to help me get out of the foam pit because it's hard to get out of that thing.
Oh my god, isn't it?
And then I had to go to the emergency room, and I had to have people like basically like stitch my head up or something.
And it was 7.
Yeah, I was like 7. I was an idiot.
Brave little boy.
But yeah,
Guys,
I was crying.
this relieves my pain. I got
My turn.
I got my kicks yesterday.
Yeah, so yeah, that I felt like pain that day.
Hello guys. Me again, yeah. Yeah.
Chinese me.
Man, I got a story to tell.
So I was in my old house, yeah. I was trying to do some parkour on my sofa. So
Oh, I know where this is going.
I was trying to do some parkour on my sofa. And then
Sweet little bumble.
and then I stand and do you know like when you like rest your hand on that little thing that goes up and then down?
Yeah.
Like the armrest thing. Yeah, I stood on that. And then I jumped onto the other one. But then it didn't really go as planned. So then, I went like this. And on the edge of the sofa, I rubbed my wrist as hard as I can on it. And I fractured it. Because I literally couldn't move it at all. So then I got to get mum and dad. They took me over to the hospital. And then, do you know when you get like that little X-ray thing?
Yeah.
And then you get the sling and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that happened. I got all that, and then I went home, and then I realised it was my brother's birthday party, and then I was really sad.
You've done that at your brother's birthday party.
Yeah.
We
And-
both fractured our wrists at
I know.
birthday parties.
I know.
Twinsies.
And then my other pain was my girlfriend thingy.
That broke up with him 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. So like
Now he's got another person.
so like I was playing with. I think I was playing with you. Weren't
Yeah, you were playing with me, Violet, Ashwell, Ava, Marnie. Well, no, Marnie weren't in the picture. They did come over, I think.
Yeah, and then Mila and then like Bryony came up to me and said, "Can I have a word with you, like privately?" And then she said that she wanted to break up because she wanted to be single. She wanted to be single, even though
And
she.
no, hold on, let me add some extra details to this. She was mad at him because he loved her. And now that Bryony broke up with Mason, Bryony's mad at him.
Yeah, for getting a new girlfriend, by the way. And also, she did it because she wants to be single. Mate, she said she wanted kids with me.
Literally. And also, an extra detail.
Have kids.
We were looking for options of who he could date, and I said, mate, if you can't find a girl, you're gonna have to start looking for boys.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I said.
No, I'm not a friend yet.
A friend.
Guess what?
What?
He's trying to get like a girl, and he has been for like 2 years. Oh, guess what? What? He's went through every girl we know, and now they're not friends with him. I've said, bro, just start looking for boys.
Anyway, so that conducts our pain.
Actually, guys, I got another pain. And so I was on the school trip, like out of school, after school, and then I saw my friend, like we all be basically pookies, at that time. And then we went on a school trip, and then we saw him. Guess what?
What?
I saw him over there. He didn't know who I was.
Who?
My Pookie Bear in my like very really old school. And then I saw him, then I waved at him, and he didn't know who I was. And I was kind of sad.
So
I was
what?
like,
Oh no, I've got another pain. I've got another pain.
Is it the...
No.
is that Obi?
That's not Obi. Obi's fatter.
Right.
He's fatter than that cat.
So,
That's a really
Do you-
skinny version of Obi.
do any of you know where Romania is? Well, I had a friend from Romania. I don't think I've told you, or you.
No, definitely not me.
And
Actually, you might tell me.
we've been friends for about, I don't know, 4 years now. And we're like best of friends. We know everything about each other.
What's it like? Your thing you got.
So you're like...
And then,
You two are like me and you.
yeah. And then, one day, his parents thought that no one liked them. But everyone liked their son. And everyone liked their parents. And then they decided to move back to Romania. Just because they think that no one likes them. Everyone loves them. Not in that way. Yeah? Like, and I haven't seen him since about 4 years ago.
Did you not even get like his number or something?
Nope.
Why not?
Because he didn't have a phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Why did he not have a phone?
Because he was
Just like my girlfriend.
He was only about 5 at the time. I didn't even have an iPad.
Did you even have an iPad?
No.
Oh, I've got one more pain story to tell. Since people will be talking about girlfriends, I've got one. It was year 4, and my girlfriend, Emmy, was doing like one of those open up card things, like those things that are like folded up and then you open it and like it says like best teacher ever. It's like I saw her doing that. I was like, I should do that, and I finished before her because I colour faster than her because she was just talking to her mate, and then I gave it to Miss first. Then she had a go at me, and she made me cry. Yeah, right, boys, come on. Mason.
A tracing star.
Mason!
Okay.
Properly look. That guy, Mr. Jelly, come here. So, this has been our pain. If you didn't experience our pain with us,
Ah!
you'll
You left me out.
leave.
Ah!